Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, you can see what we got going on here. We got our volume indicator, which takes on our setting that we have it set on, all the volume from the pump that started at the COVID low all the way to current time frame, right? And this is your volume profile. You can see there's virtually no volume up here. So that means when you break down from this upper ring right here, your next line of real support is all the way down here towards this third ring, the next ring down, right? But you really don't have major support till you track all the way down here towards the $40,000 mark, right? That's where your big volume spike comes back in, and that's where your major support starts, and that's why we have this box strategically placed down here, right? That's why we have this strategically placed box down here, which actually needs to be moved up subtly from where it's at right now. So we're going to unlock this, and we're going to try to grab it, and we're going to subtly move it up, because that's where the volume spike starts. Oh no, that's where this one's at. This is in the correct spot. And then you have an even longer term volume support down here, way down here. But you see your major support is at, in this one, from this current pump, is at this red line right here, which is 37,000. So as we zoom on in now, in a super simple, easy way to trade this market, right? We zoom in and you can see now the rings that we're focused on. We're trading within a range right here. As we pull this up, price is stuck between these rings, right? And you can see that as we make these rings a little bit bigger. Oh, come on. Maybe it won't let me hit on them here. Come on. It's not gonna let me hit it, but it's that ring right there. I could go into my little booklet. I don't feel like doing it now, but it's that ring right here, and you're trading in between here when we're gonna put on our little industry exclusive. Where's our arrows at? That's our arrow. Right here you can see we're trading in between these two. Right here. Let's go back to the yearly. We're trading in between these two rings right here. Why won't this fucking click on it now? Like, fuck. So we're trading in between these two rings. And now we'll zoom back in. And a super simple, easy way to trade this market as I watch some college football. You can see we're trading between the orange rings right here. Now if we zoom back, let's go try to find out the last time we hit that upper ring. We're going to have to zoom out a little bit to find that. That's too far. But we're trading in between these two rings, and I think you're going to get rejected off this upper ring as we zoom back in now in a super simple, easy way to trade this market. Let's pull back in. Come on. What's going on? Here we go. So as you can see, we're trading within between these two rings right here, where you got your upper resistance right there on the top ring, and then you got your lower support as we put a little price note on your lower orange ring, which the 200-day moving average is going to be trending up, and this is your underneath ring that you're trading on. Now if you break that ring, you're going to trade back down to your underneath support at 51,000, right? And that would be on your step down, a step down fashion down, because you can see also as we throw some lines on here, you seem to be in some kind of rising wedge or a rising channel, right? That could be forming here, where you got your upper resistance, and then if you zoom this out a little bit, take this up into the future, and that's your upper resistance, And then you got some nice lower support down here, right? See that? Got some nice lower support building, multiple areas. As we take this line all the way back, I don't know what that. As we take the line all the way back there, you can see as I'm distracted, you kind of got some support right here, right? See that? And then you got your upper resistance up here. That looks to be like you could be in some kind of a rising channel. And that's what I'd be watching for to keep trading within this. Because if you break out of, with our industry exclusive drawing tool, these two rings right here that you're bouncing in between, these orange rings, these orange fib rings, very powerful rings. If you can break up above that, your targeted move would be right here. And you say, well, how the fuck did you come up with that? Well, in a super simple technical trading way, if you're just going to trade technically, right? We need to go delete, crosshairs. You would simply take your measuring, your perching tool and go from the bottom to the top of the ring, right? Which is kind of forming in a bull flag. That's why you're going to take it like this. And you come up to the point of a breakout, and that would get you almost to where your next ring is, which I feel like if you break this decisively, and it's not just a fake out like that, and then you crash down. If you break out decisively, your upper target is actually this next ring up here. We'll put a little price note. The upper target is actually this next orange ring. You see this orange ring right there? 59,669. That would be your next target if you break north of this current ring that you're on right now, this orange ring at 56,635. The same way as when you broke north of this orange ring down here at 43,000, you broke up to the next orange ring. So if you break out from this orange ring, your next point of resistance would be the next orange ring above it, right? See how super simple and easy that is when you're playing the rings in the Bitcoin. Now we'll go look at some Dogecoin. Dogecoin's having nice pumps and dumps on a daily basis right now as the coins continue to fly all around. And you can see the volume indicator with our volume indicator pro here. Volume indicator, I'll have to come up with a fancy name for it right here. You can see that volume indicator is taking into account all the volume from the pump down here at 19 cents straight up to current price, right? That's what's going on there. And you can see you got your major underneath resistance where you're sitting on. This is your major volume support right here. And we're going to go ahead and put on a super simple, easy triangle to remember this. This right here is your major volume traded. If you break that, you have major bear action coming on. This is your major volume right here, where all the trading's taking place in this uptrend. We're going to make it green. And if you break this, if you break that critical green support box where all your volume is indicated by our volume indicator pro, you're going to come all the way down here. And this is a technical trading that I use, and that's why we're an industry best at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, right? And if you break that, your next patch of volume to get caught on is going to be down here in your oh shit box, or get my shit together zone locally, a local get my shit together zone, or last line of defense to the shit house, which is orange. So we're going to make it orange, right? And that would be your next major volume support way down here. And if you take an industry exclusive measuring tool, I gotta find where my measuring tool is in here. My industry exclusive measuring tool, that would be a 10% fall in between the volume spikes, because there's not a lot of volume traded with our industry exclusive drawing tool. There's not a lot of volume that was traded in here, right? So it would trade straight down really quickly. It's a whole bunch of air. You got pumped up real quick through that area right there. You see that? So if you rotate back down through here, you're gonna crash real quick till you get some support down here where you got all that volume traded, right? That's what's going on in the Dogecoin. Like, subscribe, and share. Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.